Welcome to Uncharted Chronicles, where we dive into ancient legends, architectural marvels, and the unsolved mysteries of the world. Today, we are taking you to the eastern coast of India, to a place where devotion meets the inexplicable, the sacred city of Puri in Odisha.
Puri is famous globally for the magnificent Jagannath Temple and the epic Rath Yatra chariot festival. But if you walk the narrow streets and listen to the locals, you realize that Puri is a city built on paradoxes.
Today, we're not just looking at the main temple. We're exploring a chained god, a flag that defies the wind, and architectural anomalies that still have scientists scratching their heads.
Let's start with a story that perfectly blends divine duty with a very relatable human trait, having a massive sweet tooth. We're talking about the Bedi Hanuman Temple, also known as Bedi Anjaneya Swami.
So, Hanuman is universally known in Hindu mythology as the ultimate symbol of strength, devotion, and boundless energy. He flies across oceans, lifts mountains, nobody ties him down. But in Puri, there's a temple where Hanuman is quite literally bound in chains. The word Bedi in Oriya means chains or shackles.
The temple is located on Chakratirth Road right near the Roaring Sea. The locals also call him Dariya Mahavir, which translates to the guardian of the sea. The story behind why he's chained is fascinating.
According to local legend, Lord Jagannath himself appointed Hanuman as the protector of Puri. His one job? Make sure the ocean doesn't cross its boundaries and flood the sacred city.
It's a pretty important job. And for a while, Hanuman was doing great. He stood guard on the coast. But Hanuman has a weakness: laddus. He absolutely loves those round Indian sweets.
One day, the craving hit him hard. He missed Lord Ram, and he missed the laddus of Ayodhya. So, without telling his boss, Lord Jagannath, Hanuman took a quick lunch break and flew off to Ayodhya.
A rookie mistake when you're guarding the ocean. Because the moment Hanuman left his post, the Bay of Bengal surged forward. The sea waters rushed into the city, flooded the streets, and even reached the outer walls of the Jagannath Temple. Lord Jagannath was, understandably, not thrilled. When Hanuman finally returned from his sweet run, the damage was done. To ensure that his supreme guardian would never abandon his post again, Lord Jagannath symbolically bound Hanuman's hands and feet with ropes, or Bedi. And he has been there ever since. If you visit the temple today, you'll see a stunning 10-foot-tall idol of Hanuman carved from black chloride stone. In his right hand, he holds his mighty make, and in his left hand, fittingly, he holds a laddu.
And you can clearly see the chains binding him. People go there not just for blessings, but to see a deeply personal, almost familial interaction between the deities. It humanized them in a beautiful way. The Jagannath temple is crowned by a massive metal wheel called the Neela Chakra, or the blue wheel. And flying from this wheel is the Patitapabana, the sacred flag. Here is where physics just decides to leave the chat.
Completely. If you look up at the flag, you will notice something impossible. The flag flutters in the exact opposite direction of the wind. Yes, let me repeat that for anyone who thinks they misheard. If the wind is blowing from the east, the flag is pointing east, pushing against the gale. It defies all natural laws of aerodynamics. And it's not a one-time fluke. It happens every single day, and no scientist or meteorologist has been able to provide a definitive explanation for it. And the ritual surrounding this flag is just as jaw-dropping. For over 1,800 years, every single day, a priest climbs the 214-foot-tall main spire of the temple to change the flag. He scales this ancient stone structure barefoot, with absolutely no safety harnesses, ropes, or protective gear.
Just sheer faith and muscle memory passed down through generations of a specific group of priests. And the stakes of this climb are incredibly high. According to temple tradition, if this daily ritual is ever skipped, even for a single day, the temple must be shut down for 18 years. Right? But the mysteries don't stop at the top of the spire. Let's look at the Neela Chakra itself, the wheel the flag is attached to. It weighs a ton, literally. It's made of an alloy of 8 metals.
Nobody knows exactly how they hoisted a 1-ton metal wheel up 214 feet in the 12th century without modern cranes. But more baffling is its design. The Sudarshan Chakra illusion. It's an architectural marvel. No matter where you stand in the city of Puri, when you look up at the dome, the chakra looks like it is facing you directly.
You could walk in a complete circle around the temple, and the wheel will always appear to be a flat circle facing you, never a side profile. It's a trick of symmetry that modern engineers still marvel at.
Exactly. Birds. Now, normally, large ancient temples are prime real estate for pigeons and crows. But at the Jagannath Temple, nothing flies over the main dome. No birds, no airplanes, no drones. It's a complete no-fly zone, but not just by human law, by natural law.
Some researchers speculate that the shape of the temple creates a massive wind tunnel effect that deters birds. Others think that a magnetic field generated by the metals in the Nila Chakra that messes with birds' navigation. But really, it remains an unsolved anomaly.
Let's move down to the ground level. We've all been to the beach, right? You know how the coastal breeze works. During the day, the land heats up faster than the sea. So the wind blows from the sea to the land. At night, it reverses, and the wind blows from the land to the sea. Basic geography, everywhere except Puri. In Puri, the exact opposite happens. During the day, the breeze blows from the land towards the sea, and at night, it blows from the sea towards the land. Nature just operates in reverse gear here.
It really feels like entering a different dimension. And you literally hear it when you walk through the main entrance. This is one of my favorite phenomena in Puri. The temple has 4 gates, and the main entrance is called the Singhadwara, or the Lion's Gate. Because the temple is close to the ocean, when you stand outside the Lion's Gate, the crashing of the ocean waves is loud and clear.
But the absolute second you cross the threshold and step your foot inside the temple courtyard, the sound of the ocean completely vanishes. You step back out, the waves are crashing. Step back in, total silence. Scientifically, it might be an acoustic dampening effect caused by the specific angling of the massive stone walls. But standing there, crossing that line and having the ocean just mute itself on command, it gives you goosebumps. It's an acoustic miracle. And we can't talk about Jagannath Temple without talking about the kitchen. The temple kitchen is one of the largest in the world, feeding tens of thousands of people daily. The Mahaprasad.
Yes, the food is cooked in earthen pots. And here's the crazy part. They stack 7 pots on top of each other over a single firewood hearth. Now, logic dictates that the pot closest to the fire, the bottom one, would cook first. But here, the food in the topmost pot cooks first, followed by the second, all the way down to the bottom.
That defies thermodynamics. It does. And another miracle of the Mahaprasad is the quantity. Whether there are 2,000 devotees or 2 million devotees visiting on a festival day, the exact same amount of food is cooked every day. Yet, there is never a shortage, and not a single grain is ever wasted at the end of the day. It always perfectly matches the number of people who arrive.
You can analyze the aerodynamics of the flag, the acoustic architecture of the gates, or the thermodynamics of the earthen pots. And maybe, someday, we'll have concrete scientific models for all of it. By the way, we didn't even mention that the main dome of the temple casts absolutely no shadow on the ground at any time of the day. The mysteries literally just keep coming. It is truly a marvel of ancient Indian architecture and deep, unwavering faith.
If you enjoyed today's deep dive, make sure to subscribe Sharvana Knowledge Hub and leave us a comment. Join us next week as we explore another incredible corner of our mysterious world. Until then, stay curious.